Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another short news video, this time covering a Lodestone post today, the 1st of May 2024, talking about the new European Logical Data Center and its associated worlds announced as of today officially. In preparation for Dawntrail's release, they say a new logical data center shadow will be added to the European data centers. We'll be monitoring the number of concurrent logins to determine the opening date of Shadow Data Centers worlds, which will be announced at a later date. They will be putting this into the game on the 7th of May, which is a Tuesday, which is a maintenance period into the actual game. The Shadow Data Center will be added at the data center selection menu, but remains inaccessible until the actual launch of that data center. Attempting to connect to it will just give you an error before then. So the real question is, why are we getting another logical data center, and do we really need it? The answer to the first question is very clearly because Square Enix are trying to release any tension and congestion that might happen with the release of Dawntrail expansion. With obvious previous launches not being the smoothest in the past, they're trying to make it so that you can get past the login queue boss and get into your game. Many features have been added since the realization that this has got to change, in the form of the server visit feature from the main menu of a character select screen, your data center travel features, the testing of the cloud data center features, which I myself tested recently and really enjoyed. Fairly low latency, was able to do everything I wanted to do, which is a really good temporary solution that they can just add on to in the cloud infinitely, however much they want to, when congestion reaches certain thresholds, which is a really good idea. And of course, we also have the cross-region data center travel feature tested recently, which, whilst laggy coming from a European playing on the Oceanic data center via that feature's testing period, whilst it was laggy, it was still doable, and it gave me the ability to play the game. All of these features are great and good ways to lessen the congestion and allow you to play with other people. However, my question still remains, why do we actually need another European data center? Chaos and Light, the great split that divided the two, now two communities that used to be one, was a bit of an exodus. A lot of people recently have had issues with Duty Finder, Party Finder listings. It's been pretty rough on Chaos recently, as most people for some reason have gone to Light, and it's left us in a little bit of a pickle in a raid sort of situation, especially in Party Finder, where most people just go, oh yeah, I'm going to use the visit feature and go to Light so I can get my raids done, so I can get this done, where they previously would have just stayed here. It's been a really strange experience, and my big fear is that with another logical data center, what's to say with Shadow, people don't just suddenly go, lots of new people want a fresh start, they want a lower population experience, that's fine, but a lot of people also use that as an opportunity maybe to split it even further and go over to Shadow Data Center, and then suddenly you've got an issue where either Chaos or Shadow turns into the new European equivalent of Dynamis. This is a big fear for me. Splitting the lowest population region even further is a concern, something that I personally don't think is a good idea. But again, the short-term influx at the start of an expansion is obviously something I'm more than happy to see alleviated, but the long-term plans for a permanent solution such as a new physical logical data center is more than concerning for me personally. We'll have to see how it plays out. Of course, this could be one of the best things ever done, and maybe the population will retain throughout the entirety of an expansion for Dawntrail much more than it did with obviously Endwalker. Again, it's a great testament to Square Enix's ability to try and lessen the problems of people and to act on their behalf. And it could be a really good thing. But I'm interested to know what you think. Are you interested in Shadow Data Center? Do you play on EU? Are you like me and think that this will split things even further? Do you want this, or are you kind of on the fence of why? Anyway, let me know. Link in the description to this post. We'll have some more updates when we get any more info on this data center and its, release date. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Have a good day.